So, how do I stop the faces I draw looking flat and lifeless? I'm just going to pause here to apologize for my voice in this video. Currently recovering from a cold. I'm so sorry. Well, that's where understanding the planes of the face comes into play. A plane is a flat surface made up of lines that are joined together, and a series of planes creates three-dimensional volume, or the effect of three-dimensional volume. Understanding the planes of the face is how we're going to make the face look 3D on a 2D medium. So, as you already know, what has become my key resource is the Understanding the Head and the Hands by Mr. Andrew Loomis. And over on page 33, you'll see some illustrated examples of the simple broken down planes of the face. Of course, one of the limitations here is that this model only offers you one perspective. Not to leave out my good old friend Michael Hampton, in his book, Figure Drawing, Design and Invention, on page 68, he also has some examples of the planes of the face that are good for study and for practice. So you've already met my friends Andrew and Michael. Now it's time to introduce you to John. Mr. John ASARO, to be correct. John ASARO was a design student who turned fine artist, and he created a sculpture depicting the planes of the face, which has become quite famous in artist circles. You can actually buy a physical version of this sculpture for the sweet, sweet price of $68, plus taxes and shipping. And as you see on the website, there are so many different versions. He's got an African head, he's got the female head, he's got this delightful, smiling, creepy Mona Lisa type thing. But there are also many digital versions available online. And what I like about the digital versions is that many of them you can manipulate and tilt to all different angles and direction. And then, of course, you can add lighting so you can better understand how to light your characters. This one that I'm recording here is from ArtStation, and I will, of course, include the link below. There are also lots of pictures on Pinterest to reference if you can't be at your computer and you can't be playing around with the digital model. You can download a picture from Pinterest to use as a reference, and oftentimes they will have multiple angles of the ASARO head for you to reference for your practice. But best of all, there's an app for that. There's an app that is available in the App Store and on Google Play called Head Model Studio. There's both a free and a paid version. You can rotate the model, you can change up the light source. You can even, I believe, access some of the study guides. Of course, the paid model is going to offer you a lot more. You can change up the model, you can change the complexity of the model, you have more freedom with the lighting, and the guides and the study guides are actually really helpful. And they actually have two different paid options. You can either pay $23 for a yearly subscription, or you can pay $50 for a lifetime subscription. And for how useful this app is, I actually don't think that's a bad price to pay for an app that's going to keep updating all the time. So, this is not an ad. I'm not sponsored by the creators or anything. I just think it's a great app. But of course, we come to the most important part, which is practice. Choose your study tool, whether it's a physical ASARO head or a digital one. Choose your study medium. I'm just going to choose good old pencil and paper and get to work. My advice to myself is to do more than I feel comfortable with. So maybe 50 to 100. I should probably aim for the 100 because that number intimidates me. And then I should probably do 100 more for memory in order to get more skilled and to learn the planes of the face by heart. And one thing I didn't mention is that you can go into more detail. So you can even start off doing very simple planes, and then as you get to practice 20, maybe start adding another element, 40 and above, you add a new element, 60 and above, and so on and so forth. So anyway, get to work, get drawing, draw out those planes of the face, learn them, And next time we are going to be talking about skulls. If you've come this far, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of this journey. Let's all get better at drawing together. Goodbye.